Poems that your grandchild's grandchild will study. Poems of a scorching summer metropolis.
This clap, counting as 7, and it took everyone a little while to get it. And then once we were rocking on it, once people could feel it, it was like, okay, actually you can kind of dance to it and you can feel something there. And then the next challenge was to write lyrics in that form and then writing chord progressions in that form and everything. And so all of us kind of felt a challenge there.
It never makes sense. Temptations, I can't take them.
This year, we've done Fuse in collaboration with Tomorrow's Warriors at the South Bank Centre, and that's just been a great experience for the young people, coming up to London every day, working in such a professional venue and setting.
So after the first phase of the project at the South Bank, we performed the set again at Brighton Dome as part of our AudioActive Presents event, which we do every year. The really great thing about that is there were loads of other young people performing there who are really inspired by Fuse and said that they'd really like to get involved in something like that in the future.
Don't wanna work it out, 'cause I ain't got no patience. I'd rather walk away from problems instead of face them.
For some of the music producers, it's given them a completely different perspective on the role of a music producer. Being a teenage music producer, sometimes you don't have access to other collaborators. It's often quite a solitary individual experience. So the project's really opened up their eyes to all of the different roles that a music producer can have in a project or in the industry.
Definitely learn how to be more open-minded and not to go into somewhere where I think it's going to be exactly like this or exactly like that. It's just go in there with a free mind and whatever happens, happens. If it turns out good, then good. If it turns out bad, we've got time and we can progress and we can change it.
I'm doing this course and I'm really interested in music tech, and I hope to take it further by possibly asking my Saturday course music school whether or not I could join their music tech class.
Anybody can listen to it, even if you don't like hip-hop or you don't like jazz, or it's just nice to be there and in the atmosphere, and it's so good.
Evidence records I'm better at rap, telling a man I'm good evidence rap. We'll never collapse, energy exit it, getting it back. Static pain, attacking my brain, caught with the chord, capture the case, locking a pattern for rapping an 8-way.
That for me was quite a eureka moment, you know, 7/4, rapping in 7/4.
Just killing them, yeah. Everything that is me is the truth, that's why there'll always be haters, man. I look at these kids and I don't turn their lives.
The week has been absolutely amazing, seeing how these seemingly quite diverse approaches can be brought together.
A different beat pattern to normal, and it was quite tough. It threw us all off a little bit, but we all just got on with it, and it's perseverance really. We just got at it and just like perfected it and went over and over again.
I think this project has given me more skills of efficiency when producing, and we've made about 5 tracks in a week. That's pretty crazy for the amount of people that we have.
I think it's been a really good way of bringing people together. Most of us from the jazz side had no idea about technology, and in all honesty we were a bit scared of going near the laptops in case we did something wrong. And I think likewise people from Brighton, they don't necessarily know the same things about music that we do. It's been a really good sharing experience.
Very well-trained drummer, struggled to start with, and then by the end of it he was soloing over it.
I didn't think it would work, but it's working somehow. It's doing well. I'm working with the guy behind the drum machine, So that's a bit different for me because I'm working with another drummer. And yeah, timing has to be accurate. And the drum machine is going to make mistakes, so I have to be on the spot.
They wrote their own material and performed it in the South Bank to a big crowd, all within 1 week. And especially, you think a lot of these, like Josh, one of the guys performing, he'd never used the Ableton software before, he'd never done live production before, and after a week, he's performing on stage in the South Bank.
Oh, yeah, this week has given me a different perspective on rap and R&B, hip-hop. In the workshop we've been doing, most of the guys rap about more meaningful things rather than the general thing that rappers rap about, and I think it's been quite interesting learning about the roots of hip-hop and how closely interlinked hip-hop and jazz really are, I guess.
Give it back now.